Fall. Drop, depend, descend, sink. Drop down, topple, collapse, tumble. Be lowered, be depressed. Decrease, decline, abate, subside. Ebb, be diminished. Deprecate, become less, die away. Faint-hearted. Basically, I have a bunch of sayings that I've written down. And so now I'm going through a shit ton of books trying to find these words so that I can recreate these sayings that I've written down. And they're all about like how you get knocked down, but then you always get back up. Like, for example, every fall fuels the rise. Knocked down, not knocked out. The ground can't hold me. I may bend, but I do not break. Every fall teaches me, shapes me, strengthens me. So I started on fall because there's so many different falling words in here. But fall away, fall back, fallable, frail, imperfect, ignorant, uncertain, erring, liable, error, mistake. I'm cutting things out of this book right now. I found it at Goodwill. Well, actually, I got a shit ton of books at Goodwill. Like Webster's Dictionary, this English handbook, but just different textures of words. That way, once I like cut all these words out, I'll piece them together for phrases that are like knocked down and then good again. And then once I have all these words, I'm going to put them on a canvas in a way. This is one of my favorite books as a kid. Where the Sidewalk Ends. But they've got all kinds of words in here. The fourth, oh crash, my bash, it's bang the zing. Fourth whoosh of Baroom, July flew. I forgot about these poems. I cannot go to school today, said little Peggy Ann McKay. I have the measles and the mumps, a gash, a rash of purple bumps. My mouth is wet, my throat is dry, I'm going blind in my right eye. My tonsils are as big as rocks. I've counted 16 chicken pox. And there's no one more that's 17. And don't you think my face looks green? My leg is cut, my eyes are blue. It might be enzymatic flu. I cough, I sneeze, I gasp, I choke. I'm sure that my left leg is broke. I'm not reading all that. Anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm making a collage out of a bunch of words. I'm kind of just winging it right now. I don't know how I'm going to get all these words that I've written down, but we'll see how it works out. I guess I should kind of organize them, but I might just throw them all in a pile and then piece it together later. Fame. Rumor, report, hearsay, reputation, repute, celebrity glory, illustrativeness, luster, kudos, immense greatness, renown, honor, credit. Got that one out. Fame. Yeah, it's backwards. Am I Jewish? Is that what someone just said? Why? Because my hair is kind of curly? Falsehood. It's hard to read comments and try to look for words. Okay, this is a pile of no's over here. Fair-minded. I guess that's a one I could put on there. Adam, are you okay? Fair play. Justice, equity, fairness, equitable treatment or action. This is the shit I do whenever I'm going through something hard. I start fucking cutting shit out. And then I put it on the canvas. Here, I'll show you. Can I turn this around? See, that one I did when I wanted to stop smoking weed. Actually, here, there's more on it. Okay, so clearly it's a bunch of pot shit. And then each one of these is like a tube that the joints come in. But on every time that I wanted to smoke, I went and put one of these stickers I created. Oh, hold on, let it. But it says quit on each one of these stickers. There's a ton of them. I did this one and this one. This one I just did for fun. This one was about like being raw, emotionally raw. So it's a bunch of like Playboy magazines and raw images on the inside, and how the only thing that heals it is time. So there's why there's a bunch of clocks on the outside. And then this is the first one I started when I started healing trauma. It was like trying to get all my anger out. Anyways. Get back to this. Okay, so you look up knocked out. I guess there's more fall words on here. Fall back, retreat, give away, retire, yield. Rally, retreat. I don't know, that could work. The words are so little on this book. I don't know why I chose the smallest book to start with. Look at this picture I found in it. It's from 2020 during COVID, and it's like a birthday wish. P.S. I hope that photo isn't still me in 2021, but it's crazy times. Her writing's kind of hard to read. I like the picture though. I want to put it in one of my picture frames behind me. Fall in, come into line, form into ranks. Oh, that one works. Fall in, come into line, form into ranks, concur, consent, agree, assent. Go with the stream, go with the current. That worked really well, actually. Falter. Basically, if I cut out a word like falter, I don't really have a saying off the top of my head, but I'll figure out a way to use it on this. So like, say something about not faltering, or if I falter, I'll raise higher type thing. So it's about like saying something negative and always coming back with a positive. Crazy. It's like for knocked. Mend, repair, refit, retouch, patch. I'm gonna get that one before I forget about it. Okay, mend. Mendacious, false, lying, deceitful. Mendacity, deposition to lie, habit of lying. Falsehood, habitual lying. I don't know if I've ever, oh, I guess I have. Fall 7, rise 8. I think this is going to take me a lot longer than what I was anticipating, finding a bunch of words that I like. Which means it'll heal me for a lot longer, huh? Keen, knock down, knock off. There we go. I need this page. Watch out for my knowledge, apprehension, comprehension, knockdown. Okay. It's a small one. Fell, prostrate. Prostrate means knocked down. Let's see if they have that on here. This is gonna make me learn a lot of words. Prostrate. Prostrated, prone, recumbent, supine, stretched out, flat, fallen, helpless, powerless. I know that word. My brain is going all over the place right now. I just want to be able to go back and forth, like positive, negative, positive. Or I guess negative, positive. Because the negative always comes first. You get knocked down and then you get back up. Knock. A rap. As at a door, clap, stroke. Blow, slap, cuff, buffet, box. Beat, hit, strike, bomb, slap. So like if I have a word that says knock, but I'm trying to put knocked down, not knocked out, I might do knock on it and then do like an ED next to it. Like find an ED off of something else to switch up the wording. A lot of words. Got a song stuck in my head that kind of goes with this. If you're going through hell, keep on going, don't slow down. If you're scared, don't show it. You might get out before the devil even knows you're there. Knowing, intelligent, skillful, competent. I have no idea how this is going to come together, by the way. Knockoff. In my mind, a knockoff is like a fake bag. In this, it says to stop or quit. So could I put never knock off? Good. I don't know what that word means. Hi. I'm just cutting things out and creating more art in my own way. Actually, it's healing me. Got a lot on my plate. I know everybody does nowadays. The world's crazy. Middle message. Fall down, rise louder, knock down, not knocked out. The ground can't hold. Maybe I should cut out the ground. Oh, goodness. I was at a vintage shop yesterday. I always run into them and look for dictionaries right now. Which I did buy, like a Webster's dictionary, like an older one. And it's massive. I guess I could go get it and show you. But it's like this thick. But there was an even cooler one there. The one I got was 20 bucks, but the other one was $75, and that's a little out of my price range for a dictionary. But I went and looked at it, and the words I always look up when I find like a random dictionary is I'll look up God, especially if it's really old. I want to know what the meaning of God is, and then I want to know what the meaning of Satan is from like older dictionaries. And the one I found was super old, but under God for the definition it just said good. Like that was it, just one word, good. This one says Jehovah, Lord, Providence, Heaven, the Creator, the Maker, the Deity of Godhead. The Deity, the Godhead, the Infinite, Eternal, the Father, the Trinity, the Supreme Being. The first cause, the author of all things, God the Father, sovereign of the universe. Idol worshiping image. Goddess, a female divinity, the adored one. I guess in a way this is like a vision board, because I'm not through all of my trauma and all the stuff I have coming up. But goatish is a word? Goatish, a goat like a goat. The hell? Good. It has a long description. I'm not reading it. Virtuous, upright, honest, reliable, dutiful, religious, pious, righteous, worthy, well-behaved. Good. I wonder if I'm gonna get bored of cutting out words. Goody. Goody. It says goody. Gamer, see good wife. Where's good wife? Good woman, goody, gamer. It says the same thing. Go off. Depart, go away, be off, go to a distance. Now, go off is like, go off. So I'm gonna cut go off. Out. Goodness, good natured, goodly, good luck, good humored. Shit, I might just cut out this whole page. I'll leave it like that for now. It's kind of turning into a project of just positive words because I'm not wanting to cut out the bad words. Fairy, fae, elf, pigwidgeon, demon spirit, sprite, brownie, nix. What's a brownie and a nix? What's a nix? What does nix mean? And fairies are demons? That's weird. Words are weird. A nix or a nixie is a water spirit. Should we see what water spirit is? Man, this would just go on forever, huh? Water. Oh, water spirit's not in here. Weird. The last word in here is zymotic, infectious as if by action of a ferment. Germinating, diffused by germs. Oh, originating from decomposition, bacterial fermentive. If you have a word you want me to look up, tell me. Transpire. Are you okay? I want to do a different book. Let me look in here. Fairy's weird. I wonder if you guys can hear my toilet running. I can, it's annoying me. Fall away. I was gonna do this on a small canvas, but I think I need a bigger one. Go on. That one works. Undertake, set oneself about. Go about. Godlike. Divine, heavenly, supernal, celestial. Prematurity. Godlike. I'm humble. Godship. Deity, divinity, Godhead. What does deity mean? Like, I know what a deity is. Like, it's a different being, right? Deity. Divinity. Godhead, the divine nature. God or goddess. Demur, divine being. I guess I didn't know what deity meant. Deity. Maybe I should have looked up. I don't know. I'm gonna move on to a different book. Should I put gorgeous on there? Sure. I feel like this is turning into a vision board more than the project I had in mind. Who knows? Maybe it'll come back together. Just keep cutting out words. I keep getting stuck on words. Good. Godsend. Windfall, unexpected gift, good luck, piece of good fortune, piece of good luck, stroke of fortune. That is what I need right now. Really. Got a bunch of shit coming up. Go between. Meditate. I don't know. Mediate. Interpose. Go beyond. Should I put goat on there? Yeah. Billy goat, nanny goat, kid. I always forget that a baby goat's called a kid. Go for. Pass for, be taken for. Pass current for. Oops. Gnarl. Growl, snarl, murmur. I need the word knocked. Whoa. I feel like this is why I'm dyslexic. Like, how is somebody supposed to look at these words? Like, does that not make your eyes, like, go kind of crazy? Like, I see this many words and I'm like, yeah, no. What did I want to look up? This way that this book is printed is kind of insane. Kind of looks like it bled when they printed it, and so it's even harder to read. We've got 2 pages. I wanted to cut out repair. What time is it? 1:59. I need to leave here in like 5 minutes to go get my kids from school. The cool thing about making art is nobody else has to understand it. You just have to make sense to yourself. Which a lot of my shit does. Only makes sense to me. Like this piece right here. The last guy I dated, every time he'd wake up, he'd be like, "It's such a negative thing to wake up to. Like that's a negative life." And I'm like, no, it's not. Like that was my anger, getting out my anger. When I see that, like I see how much I released. And you don't like it because some of that anger was towards you. Repair. I wish I knew more words. I read some of these and I'm like, oh shit, I didn't know that. Announce. See, like there's too many words on this. I'm gonna go with something easier for a minute before I have to leave. Cut some of these words out. Point of view. Do I want to cut this book? I love this book. I guess I could get another one. This is a butterface right here. The planet of Mars. On the planet of Mars, they have clothes just like ours. And they have the same shoes and the same laces. And they have the same charms and the same graces. And they have the same heads and the same faces. But not in the very same places. Because his butt is his face. Where's his butt at, though? Does he just listen while he's pooping? I guess I could cut out, like, positive ones. Ma and God. God gave us finger. Ma says, use your fork. God gave us voices. Ma says, don't scream. Ma says, eat broccoli, cereal, and carrots. But God gave us tasties for maple ice cream. God gave us fingers. Mom says, use your hanky. God gave us puddles. Ma says, don't splash. Ma says, be quiet. Your father is sleeping. But God gave us garbage can covers to crash. God gave us fingers. Ma says, put your gloves on. God gave us raindrop. Ma says, don't get wet. Ma says, be careful and don't get too near to those strange, lovely dogs that God gave us to pet. God gave us fingers. Ma says, go wash them. But God gave us coal bins and nice, dirty bodies. And I ain't too smart, but there's one thing for certain. Either Ma's wrong or else God is. That's kind of funny. I read that to my kids. See, like I don't really want to cut this one up. I mean, I'll just put some of like the cute, positive one. Have you been to the land of happy, where everyone's happy all day, where they joke and they sing of the happiest things, and everything's jolly and gay? There's no one unhappy and happy. There's laughter and smiles galore. I've been to the land of happy. What a bore. That one I can put on there. Oh, I'm gonna do it. I have another one of these books. I got this one at Goodwill. But my grandma used to read these to us every time she was in town. Like she lived in Arizona when I was a child, and I lived in Kansas City, Missouri. And her and my papa would come out to Missouri and spend some time with us at our parents' house, and then my grandma and my papa would drive us all the way from Missouri to Arizona. And there was an old town car. I'll tell you this and then I'm gonna get off. It was like an old town car that we drove in, and basically like there was 4 of us kids, so there's 3 in the back, and then one person got stuck in between my grandparents in the middle seat up front, and whoever was in the middle seat up front had to navigate the way there. And this was before phones, obviously. So basically you would have the map on your lap and you'd tell my papa which way to go, and it was always kind of scary. And if you went the wrong way, you went the wrong way, and that it was what it was. All right, I gotta go get my kids from school.